It's all a part of the game. Either kill or get stained. Let them find the remains and rest in peace to all my dead homies. Having dreams, I feel like the feds on me. I ain't tripping, you know I'm posting bail. Fuck court and reading that mail, you weigh me on the scale. At the pot, you know I'm a sale. Straight facts, none of that fiction shit. Nah.
Radio. Please hold and you will be able to listen to the show.
Talking, whether you're showing visuals, it's really just another word for streaming. And it is incredible what we've created. You can actually go on to the eZWay network. Mike, are you there?
Yes, sir. How's everyone doing?
Oh,
hey, there he is. How you doing, Mike?
Hey, there.
Hey, how's everyone doing, man? I'm having a wonderful morning so far.
You got the storm out there, Mike?
I got a little bit of a storm, but I don't think it's as heavy as you guys.
Yeah, we got hit pretty hard. It was like the water was flooding.
It must be pretty hard because all of our electric, we had a power outage.
Yeah, that was no bueno. We had a power outage last night, and it had nothing to do with the weather. It was like almost weird. It just went back to back. It's very interesting. Not sure what's going on.
So let's get in.
Really.
We don't have a whole lot of time left on the broadcast. It's going to cut us off soon. Let's get right into the benefits of podcasting. For those that are listening right now, when you podcast, you're also able to get free stuff, which is pretty awesome. Because if you have the ability to get reach out to more audience, to people, sponsors, and individuals that want to get out there, they want to get to those people. They want to get to that audience. And if you have any information that you want to get out there, it's like free advertising for your whole life and whatever your business might be doing. Not to mention the money that you can make because you're able to have people pay you to advertise on your podcast platform, as well as product place on your platform. And if you have really good content, you can license that content. So podcasting is a pretty powerful platform. We plan on taking all 2,600 quality members that we have currently, hopefully soon 5,000, and turn them all into podcasters. Now, Mike, in your experience and being an influencer and now heading up the podcast for us, how powerful do you think that is going to be for the clientele and the advertisers that come on board with eZWay Network to have a podcast network like that and everybody advertising those advertisers?
Well, you're very right, Eric. And this, I really don't think that Americans actually fully understand to the fullest extent of the power of, let's say, podcasting, YouTube, social media, stuff like that. I don't think they really understand the reach that it can get so quickly. And then for it to be through eZWay, you guys get it thrown onto the actual eZWay network, and having that capability is major. So make sure you guys, first of all, I just need to make sure you guys go to eZWayNetwork.com, create your profile, and this is where you guys get started. But nonetheless, this is where ultimately, we make it easy on you guys. If you guys are not like necessarily podcasters where you have all the equipment and all that stuff, well, don't worry about it. eZWay over here, we do have it. And we can produce everything from behind the scenes for you guys and do scene swaps and all of that kind of stuff as visuals. And we do all of that for you. So that's one of these things that you'll get and benefits. And another benefit is you'll actually have guides such as myself and the other professional podcasters within our network that will help you and guide you and make you the best podcaster you possibly can.
Yeah, that's a great point, Mike. So if you need the studio equipment, and a lot of people think that it's thousands of dollars to build a studio and to be able to do this, and it really isn't. I mean, you can really go on Amazon and for less than $1,000, less than even $500, sometimes you can get the lighting that you need. If you want to do a visual podcast, it's even more cost effective if you just need the microphone. But we'll guide you, show you all the equipment that you need for less than $500, pretty much get you all set up.
Easily.
If you want to go even bigger and better, less than $1,000, you get your ring lights, you get your main lights, you get your webcams, you get your microphone, you're set, you're good, you're ready to go. And you're making money at home. You're making money right in front of the screen. And then not to mention, we set you up on a visual perspective. So if you want to look the part, we make you look like you're NBC or you're a major mainstream platform, so people want to spend money with you. We have some clients that have done podcasts and they charge $100 up to $500 to be on their podcast to get the airtime. And our airtime not only goes to eZWay Podcast and Blog Talk Radio, iHeartRadio, Spotify, Player FM on an audio perspective, but it also is on Roku, which has 75 million subscribers, and on the web, eZWay.tv. We have an actual TV station with well over 60 shows and movies and podcasts and events on there now, multiple red carpets and more and more people getting on board, putting their content on there. So imagine how many people are watching each and every different person who's promoting their content, all coming into the network. They have to subscribe. We're building a list of those subscribers that want to watch that content. We're getting ready to do a lot of new things with the Zoom and the pitch parties. We've been putting all those pitch parties, and we get an average of 50 to 100 something people that are coming on to these pitch parties, and every single time they're coming afterwards to look at themselves pitching and to see who else was there. And that's all on eZWay TV, on the Pitch TV. So if you have a podcast or a show on the eZWay network, we come with an audience. Therefore, the advertisers as well. We even have a directory of a lot of people that want to advertise and get themselves out there, not to mention the magazine and all the other platforms to push you out there. And all of that is monitored and tracked on your actual profile on eZWay network. So we're really excited about the podcasting. In fact, Beverly Zemet, who was a guest on today's show, is going to be doing a podcast. We're helping her currently, and it's called Beyond the Stage for speakers and anybody that uses the stage, and it has to do with the metaverse. And it's going to be a powerful podcast. We're building her logo right now, designing that, as well as the background, the intro, the transitions, and the commercials and everything that you pretty much need to look the part as a professional podcast. And that'll be aired on eZWay TV real soon. We have the Tap Interviews podcast, Tap Interviews show. We have the Tiberius show. We have the Easy Talk Live show. We have so many different shows on eZWay TV. So guys, definitely make sure you take a look at eZWay.tv and install our channel on Roku. Just go to your Roku, search, and just look for eZWay TV, and then enjoy some great programming. So if you want to do a podcast with us, if you want to get some more help, we are going to be working on building to the point where we're going to be launching a podcast pitch party on Zoom. And then if it's just going to be a way for you to promote your podcast ultimately and meet other people that might want to be guests on your podcast and exchange information and get more traffic and really build up that podcast category. And that's where Mike comes in.
Absolutely.
So we have a couple more minutes. Mike, talk a little bit about the studio version and the engineering side of things on how we can help people.
Yeah, that's what I want to find out about.
Well, when it comes down to like I was saying about the engineering and also the videography aspect, let's just say you guys just have a normal webcam and your microphone, whatever. See, the thing is we control behind the scenes without, for instance, me being seen on your guys' show, and I can actually transition and play the commercials, do the things, everything without you guys having to touch or lay a finger on anything. So we make it so easy for you guys. That's the point of eZWay. We make it as easy as possible. And our team is capable of being able to do this kind of technology. So we're really excited to be able to help you guys, bring you guys' podcast to that next level. But yeah, this is something that we're very, very excited about. Podcasting is the #1 biggest booming business that's going on right now. There's a reason why people want to do it.
Absolutely.
And people want to talk about themselves and their stories because everyone has a story.
Years ago, you could only listen to the radio. Nobody,
right.
You had a small chance of actually opening up a radio station or being on a radio show. And the numbers were so small. And now their dreams could be fulfilled by, wow, they can actually have their own radio station, podcast
Absolutely.
station.
Absolutely. That's essentially what I ended up doing, you know, after 16 years of live streaming, you know, that I essentially did the same thing.
Yeah,
it's really popular on Instagram right now too. There's the reels on Instagram.
Oh yeah, the reach is insane. That's where I get my millions of views. You know, stuff like that is where it just pops off. Social media is, and that's something that I also want to, you know, explain to you guys. For instance, on Valentine's Day, I'm giving a seminar on explaining the science and breaking down social media. It's social media, you know, tactics 101. And this is something that I'm really, really excited to do a total 2-hour seminar and really break this stuff down for you guys. This is what eZWay does, guys. We go above and beyond to make sure that you guys have the best possible results and be able to actually learn. And one last thing. In the Zoom pitch parties, guys, the pitch parties is an amazing place to network with everybody. But what's really cool is even there, if you don't want to pitch or whatever, you can still, there are still a breakout room called the, you know, the podcast / social media, where you guys can actually talk to me one-on-one, and where everyone's in there together just talking about podcasts. And you can network with those people to have them come onto your podcast, for instance. So really keep that in mind.
Absolutely. And, you know, even in this field, technology changes. You know, there's different, I suppose, different types of high-tech microphones you could use, and
right, but you don't even need to do all of that. You know, like my setup, for instance, you don't need to do anything crazy. But over time, of course, I have. But let's just say you can have a very, very nice XLR microphone for under $100. You know, the competition is unreal right now for the equipment. So you really can get it for cheap if you know what models to get. And see, that's the thing is, yeah, I know the equipment, and I know the secret sauce, right? I know the models. Yeah. I know the exact thing that you guys need to be able to make this your dream and really come to fruition. And audio is part of it.
And now with the new backgrounds, you could do your automatic backgrounds. People could look like they're living in a beautiful studio,
right? Like they're in some sort of skyscraper overlooking New York, you know?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, the technology, and like with the avatar stuff we're talking about.
Yeah, earlier. Yeah.
I mean, that was amazing years ago, and now it's even getting more so. Who knows where all this is going?
So I want to point out, guys, when you have an account and you set up your profile, inside of your account, you have access to putting your podcast onto our network and our distribution. You have access to putting your photos onto our network and our distribution to get more people to know about whatever it is you're going on, and then have the ability to share that to all the social media. You get access to our social media network, to all of our contacts, all of the database that we have. You get access to all of these amazing places to go, and to where you can get your business, your stuff out there in a pretty major way. And if you just go to eZWayNetwork.com, you know, you'll learn more, you'll understand more, and you'll get out there more. Bottom line, you'll get out there more, and you'll get more business. Not to mention the events. If you do events or you want to go to events, there's an actual events section as well that you can add your events onto it. So go to eZWayNetwork.com and then the invite code is eZWay. And then when you actually create an account yourself, you'll have your own invite code. So if Mike gets on, he creates his account, he sets up his profile, he tells Julie. Julie creates her account, sets up her profile. She goes, oh, it's 7 days free trial to check out what eZWay Promotions can do for me and my business. And Julie pays for that membership. Mike is going to make 10% on everything that Julie does. And when Julie promotes somebody and brings somebody in and they pay, Mike is going to also make a second tier payout on the affiliate system that we have as well. So definitely it's worth checking out.
Yeah, it's a win-win, you guys. It's a win-win.
Absolutely. If it's a win-win, I'm in.
We appreciate you guys, eZWay family, all day long. Please go follow the eZWay family on Instagram, Facebook, and LinkedIn. If you're listening, just look up letter E, letter Z, WAY family. Go look up eZWay TV if you want to see some of the interviews that we just did at the Social Media Awards. Mike, I know you have a couple influencers that you're bringing on to the podcast.
Yes, sir.
Network that have millions of followers.
Millions.
Did you want to promote any of those, or is that still in the works?
No. We got, okay, so let me go ahead and pull this up perfectly for you guys. We have, let's see. I got to scroll. I got so many messages. It's actually unreal. From the being able to network and being with eZWay, it is actually kind of unreal the amount of messages that I go through. For some reason, it's not even popping up quick enough. It's just lagging. But nonetheless, you know, guys, we do have Christina coming on, for instance. She went from her story as being from a single mom to the cover of Vogue, for instance. And she is one of the biggest, people in Vogue as the cover girl. And she was one of those people that won an actual award at the National Social Media Awards. So it's awesome. And I've got Margot Graf that's coming on. I've got a handful, like right now, 6 people that are 100% coming on, and we're going to have a great time.
Wow, that's exciting. And Vogue, it doesn't get much bigger than
no,
magazine, so
it doesn't.
Congratulations to her. We look forward to hearing that story. And then when she comes on, most likely she's going to create her profile. She's going to.
Oh no, she will. She's absolutely doing it.
So all of the eZWay family is going to be able to benefit and meet her. And not only can you watch and listen to her, but you can meet her through this social network that we have. And I got a couple surprises that we're bringing onto the network and the podcast as well. We have another new podcast with Omar Periu, who is the co-founder of LA Fitness, a 28-time best-selling author, forwarding our new book, eZWay's Best the Best, as well as just Catherine Coven-Pacino's podcast, the Kay Coven Experience. Those are 2 podcasts that we're working on that we're going to be pushing out on eZWay Network. We got a new show called Sidewalks Entertainment with all the A-listers you can imagine coming out on eZWay TV. So much great content, so much great information, so much education you guys are going to be able to get. And, but we're kind of out of time now, so we're going to go ahead and close out the show. But Mike, it's always a pleasure to hear from you. And you guys can look up Mike Ball. Just look up Ball, BALL, and you'll see Mike's profile on the eZWay Wall of Fame, and get in touch with Mike. Take a look at eZWaypodcast.com and consider getting your podcast on our network if you want to get a boost and you want to find advertisers and bigger and better guests. And Dad, it's always a pleasure to do this show with you. And I'm gonna go ahead and give you the microphone, let you close it out. And again, guys, if you want to be a guest on Radio Boomers Live, email us at eZWayPromotions@gmail.com. If you want any branding or marketing or social media services, email us at eZWayPromotions@gmail.com, or you can call us at 877-399-2929. Dad, back to you.
And remember our nonprofit, Better Vision for Children. We call it bbccharity.org, brings awareness to eye diseases like amblyopia, myopia, and we have the testing and the research for that. And then we also have a vision number 2, and that's to bring a vision to the children, underprivileged children or foster children's future by mentoring and taking them out to outings. And so we'll be going into that every week. And Monday morning, tune in next Monday, 10 o'clock to 11 o'clock, Radio Boomers Live. But until then, guys, time's running short. It just goes so fast, So we're going to be signing off.
Absolutely. So thank you guys for having me.
Thank you for listening to Radio Boomers Live, also known as RBL, with your hosts, James and Eric Zuli. Be sure and visit eZWayNetwork.com. That's letter E, letter Z, eZWayNetwork.com to get access to our influencers and get promoted to over 500,000 visitors per month. Remember, Radio Boomers Live airs every Monday, 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Don't forget to download our app on any mobile device, Google Play or Apple Store, by searching eZWay Family. That's letter E, letter Z, eZWay family. Subscribe to our show at eZWayPodcast.com.
Okay, Eric, great show. Till next Monday morning, keep moving, keep the faith, and Radio Boomers Live is signing out.
And catch us at the Mega Mix Expo on February 8th, megamixexpo.com.